live person, and fucking really irritated. As you could tell by the title, irritated. Confirmation. Alright. So, first things first, will you please tell your no teeth stripper having not pregnant fucking whatever she is to keep my name out of her fucking mouth and to stop planning my fucking death. I don't care what you do, shit. Married a bitch. I don't give a fuck. But the bitch is lying about being pregnant and she's trying to fucking have me off. And I'm just over it. I don't fucking want you. So I don't care what you do with her, my fucking sister, my cousin. It doesn't matter to me. You lost any. I lost any desire I had for you a long time ago. And I got too much going on in my life right now to even second guess giving you another chance. Everything I had worked for 3.5 fucking years. 6 months with you and it was gone. Between you and my family, everything was gone. What did I tell you last fucking year? Or, well, last summer? I was like, I will not ever be with anyone ever again I can't build with. And the minute you prove to me I can't build with you, I'm done. And that's exactly what the fuck you did the day you fucking took my phone and disappeared. And all the other shit is, it's just icing on the cake. None of it matters to me because all of it wrapped up in a nutshell. I wasted my time, my effort, and my money by ever letting you into my life. And I fucking knew better when I fucking did it. But there was something about you that I thought I would go ahead and give you the chance. Good morning. Sorry. I'm on a little bit of a rant. Getting messages about my whatever he is. Twin, karmic, soulmate, false twin, I don't fucking know. But his fucking little not pregnant stripper, prostitute, girlfriend, fucking sidekick, whatever the fuck she is, planning to like take me out. I'm in the process of it. But since you know what I mean, like I have no other way to like release it. This is the way I do it. And plus, I want it to be like publicly accounted for that I don't want shit to do with him. The only way I would even talk to you again is if you fucking had $10,000 cash. I've lost all I'm going to lose thanks to you. I had to forgive myself for allowing him to waste my time. I mean, I don't know. It's like some days I feel like I have forgiven, and other days I just. But No, this is just like it's not. I mean, I have forgiven, and I have three different things going on right now, three different projects, and I have forgiven myself, and I've moved on, and I'm doing shit, and like I've forgiven him, and I hope he's doing well, and I hope he gets away from this fucking no teeth fucking stripper prostitute habit ass bitch that he's got in his life because she's doing exactly to him what he did to me, and even though he did it to me, I still don't want it to happen to him. I completely understand. Some days are better than others. Yeah, I mean, the healing process is messy. I mean, some days you think you're fully healed, and other days you think you're at day one. Aquarius. Um, and she's either sleeping with your brother or your cousin, just so you know. It could be your best friend, but I think it's your brother or your cousin because I think it's you're going through exactly what you put me through. So whatever you put me through, just know that this bitch is doing the same to you. And she's not pregnant. And even if she was, it's not yours. Libra. Aries. It's like the lies and stuff that he told. I mean, like that really doesn't even bother me because my character speaks for itself. But the fact that he believed this bitch, and it's all because I've already outed her for like not being pregnant. Like I did that a while ago. Um, or if she is pregnant, not being his baby, or if she just had the baby because that might have happened. That might be another scenario too, depending on the timeline. But in all scenarios, it's not his kid. And for the moment I first outed that, this bitch has been like looking for a way to fucking get whatever she can to turn him against me or make sure he like wants to kill me or whatever. I don't fucking know. But the bitch has been trying to take me out ever since because she knows like if I could see through her, even though I've never met her. Gemini, Capricorn, and Leo. You know, when you're on your spiritual journey and you pray and you meditate and you're doing the shit you're supposed to be doing, God has a way of speaking to you and telling you the things that you need to know. But as long as you're out being willy nilly and selling your body for sex and or selling your body for money, whatever, or stealing from others, basically out doing whatever you want to do just to acquire the shit that you want to acquire and make yourself keep it up with the Joneses. As long as you're out doing that, even if God spoke to you, you wouldn't hear it. You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't recognize it because you're too busy in your own pride and ego. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me a message for whoever needs it at this moment for their recent past, their current situation, or their near future. In Yeshua's precious and holy name, I ask and pray, amen. Somebody's getting a new beginning. Somebody is embarking on a new beginning. And it looks like with nothing but the clothes on their back. I think this was a lesson all the way around for to not get so hung up on material items. Um, Everything in this world, it comes and it goes. Money comes and goes. Houses come and go. Cars, clothes, it all comes and goes. At the end of the day, all you have is yourself and God. And I think there's more than one person here that needed to learn that lesson. And someone's not juggling anymore. How do I take this? Let me. That's the moon and the hair font. So it's Cancer and Taurus energy. I got Aries, Cancer, Taurus, but I want to clarify that because that's just strange to me. Double Cancer. Oh wow. Somebody could be on their way to you now to actually finally tell you the secrets that they've been keeping and the illusions that they've been casting over you, over themselves, over the entire situation. Or at least that's what they want to do. But with the chariot being here and judgment and someone's guilt and their karma is too much for them to handle. They're gonna reach out like somehow, some way, um, because they can't take it anymore. And the hair font in this deck, his head's like hanging down, like he's ashamed. He can stay where he's at. I'm going on a second date. Great, congratulations, May. Um, but someone wants to get back in good graces with God. If nothing else, if that's the only reason they're doing it, I mean that's reason enough. But they're lost. They they don't even like recognize that their own selves in the mirror anymore. Um, I'm still kind of getting that too, though. Yeah, it's only because he the tables have turned, and now he's facing the karma of everything he did to you is being done to him, or vice versa. I mean, she, depending on how it resonates. They were. I mean, it was all great and fine and dandy. Like when you know they were living it up and traveling and having these vacations and getting married at these fucking destination weddings and um, you know, fucking paying bitches left and right to like get on their knees and do whatever, buying all the drugs in the world, like all that was cool. Like when they were living high on the hog, out in Buena Vista, California, um, that they never would have said they were sorry. They never would have had any ounce of remorse. But the minute they even felt a smidget of what they did to you, now they're like they're cracking under the pressure. They can't handle it. And thankfully, they won't have to go through exactly what you went through because it's not their own family doing it to them. Because they wouldn't have been able to handle that. But they are definitely in a lot of conflict, which I guess technically, yeah, a little bit. They are getting it the way because whoever they cheated on you with, like if it was a sibling or if it was a cousin or whatever, the bitch they with now is doing the same thing to them. Maybe a best friend, but it's either a sibling, a best friend, or cousin, and it's basically the mirror effect. Everything that they put you through, they're getting put through it now. And it's because they bound themselves to the devil. They did the shit to themselves. Because they wanted clout, they wanted notoriety, they wanted to be infamous. Well, they wanted to be famous, but they became infamous. Um, they wanted to do drugs. They wanted to have orgies. So they gave up their twin flame, or they married a false twin flame, and now justice is coming through and kicking their ass. Well, karmic justice is, and they actually probably are dealing with a court case. Could be a DUI because they screwed over an Earth Angel. But they could be dealing with a DUI. They could have lost their car, and that's can't make it up. Tower. That's the karma they get for wanting you to be up and actually trying to get you locked up. Somebody's facing divorce or going through divorce court too, and somebody got ghosted. It's the exact same way that they did you. So this bitch took them for everything they had, and once they didn't have anything to give her, she was out the door just the same as they were, fucking gold diggers. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Somebody believed a bunch of lies and chose a different path. Well, your person, or well, your ex-person, whatever. This person that screwed you over, they believed a third party, and they chose to go down a different path away from you, and that wasn't good enough. They couldn't just go on a path away from you. They had to do everything they could to like take everything from you, steal everything from you, break you down, break your heart, break your image, break your reputation. They couldn't just walk away and go a different route. They had to like take everything away from you. And now it's been done to them. Exactly the same way that they did it to you, it's being done to them. And probably 10 times harder because they actually deserve it. You didn't. King of Pentacles, Taurus and Aries. And the Ace of Wands. This person is going to come back and like offer something. It could be some kind of monetary gift. And I do think there is true remorse here. But I think more so than anything, they're hoping it's going to stop their karma. I guess they do recognize the fact that you are actually their twin. And now they want to, they see you're the bag. They also have never known true, authentic, genuine, unconditional love outside of you. And now they see that you are their ultimate wish fulfillment. And they want to sail into calmer waters. But are they going to just run right back out the door again the minute you build the bag up and you nurse them back to health, get their strength up? This is what people don't think about. Like, you can forgive, you can forget, But there's always going to be that doubt there because, especially on the betrayal of this level, this magnitude, there's no excuse for this the shit that was done. So how could you ever really expect me to believe that you have love for anything but yourself? I mean, come on. You're a trickster. You're a master manipulator. And once a zebra shows you their stripes, you gotta trust that they're never gonna change them. I mean, I guess this is like a complete and utter, like rock bottom, like breakdown of someone's ego and an ego death and a restoration and rebirth, but it's just for me. I mean, to be honest and be fair to like myself and to the person in my situation, I don't know if I ever. I don't. I just don't. I don't think there's any point. Because I don't. I'll never forget what what I was put through, and I think that's the point. Because this is a past life connection, and in the last life, they got away with this, and in this life, I'm meant to be victorious. So I'm not meant to forget what the fuck has been done to me. The fuck is that? Some little creature. There is a new beginning coming though. New beginning in love with a higher level soulmate because you've earned it. I mean, see the thing is, even with the twin flame journey, there's still free will, and it has to be the path has to be chosen freely. I mean, you have to choose the path, and if you don't choose the path, then you abort the mission and you get replaced. And if where you're comfortable is with a toothless prostitute stripper, then I'm glad you chose to abort the mission. Because, yeah, apparently you were not on my level ever. You were too busy paying for sex or having third parties. So you can just, so you could just say out loud or in your head. Girl, I have done burnt it, ripped it up, flushed it down the toilet, wiped my ass with it, told him to get out of my head. It don't work. I can hear him crying right now. And it's like I hate being mean, but like I've got to get it through your head that you did this to yourself, and I'm not going to feel guilty for it, and I'm not going to put myself through it again because you are now a liability, and I have worked too hard to gain this victory. I am not going to give it up for someone I already know I can't trust. I mean, not only did he do all this other shit, like he had to like. I mean, he took me all the way down to where I had to beg for a pack of cigarettes. Like I still am like kind of like I mean, I still don't have like a solid or stable financial. Like, it's going up, but I'm still like not solid where I was, and he selfishly took that. It wasn't good enough to like to ghost me, to sleep with my family, to steal my fucking house trailer with my family, talk all kinds of shit about me, make false allegations on me. Like, that wasn't enough. Trying to get me arrested, not once, but twice, that shit wasn't enough. You had to fucking go and make sure I didn't have a fucking dime to my name, too. Like, that's not love. And if it is, I don't fucking want it. I have worked too hard, and I have come too far. There's no way in hell I should be having to fucking beg somebody for a pack of cigarettes. As hard as I work in my life, and it just makes me mad that like he could even sit there and still the words "I love you" could even still come out of his mouth. Like, no, you don't. You don't even love yourself because you gave up a good, hardworking, loyal, genuine, loving individual to go fucking play tiddlywinks with some fucking toothless prostitute from North Carolina who's not even pregnant with your baby. But because I have moral standards, because I have boundaries, that gives you the right to fucking take every last dime I've got. Fuck you, buddy. Yes, I gladly stand in the Queen of Swords' power. It's better than being drunk in love with a fake love given betraying motherfucker who could be at this very moment plotting out a plan with that stupid bitch from North Carolina on how to kill me. Oh, God. Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody who walked away from you is coming back. You're wasting your time. At least in my case. Y'all can, choose your own. Choose your own adventure. It's up to you. It's free will. Which, Ray, if you're still watching, I'm not. This isn't your story, or at least you've already moved beyond this section of it, anyways. At least I'm still happy in love. Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. We've got to realize that there is a greater power. There's the Most High God. His will be done. And sometimes his will is different than ours. No matter how much that really sucks sometimes. He knows better than us, and he will get us a lot further in life than our will. Deep cellular healing. Artuous energy, physical and emotional healing. So someone is going through a rebirth healing. It takes time, and they are, I think, really they are seeing what the damage they caused, and they are remorseful. But that's a lesson that you chose to learn the hard way, because you were warned over and over and over again, and you still chose to go down that route. So please take that lesson and don't ever do this to someone else. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So if you could truly do the healing and you could change your ways and get on your path and make an oath to yourself and to God, like that you are trustworthy and capable of actually loving yourself and other people, God might actually bring you someone else that will love you unconditionally. But until God knows you can do it, you're gonna have to wait, because God is not gonna bring you someone else who did nothing but love you, for you to tear down, for you to steal, and for you to abandon and leave for dead. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You have done this before. The Six of Cups came out, so definitely. I think honestly, there's some like past life memories that are like starting to be awoken with the feminine and the masculine, and I think it's part of what is so triggering in this stage of the process. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Yeah, it is time. Your spirit guides, God, and your soul is trying to awaken to that past life and allow you to see that this has happened before. And if you repeat the same mistakes, you're going to come to the same demise as you did in the last life. And you're being gifted with the ability to have these memories and to be able to remember the last life, so that you don't repeat and don't come to the same demise as you did the last time. And that's a gift from God, like trying to like help you out so that you can overcome this curse, uh, and actually elevate your soul elevates this time around, instead of having to repeat and go through this whole karmic cycle again in the next life. Baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. If somebody would have followed their intuition before they got the physical proof right before their eyes, if they just would have listened, they wouldn't be going through this now. And that's another reason why I think that you're getting the deja vu or the memories from the last life, or um, the helpful hints to keep you from repeating the same damn mistakes. Because if you do go down that path again, you're going to come to the same end as you did in the last life. And I know for me, I went through all this in the last life, but my masculine and the karmics, they succeeded in killing me. And in this life, God promised me the victory. They will not win this time. And that's why they're all scattered around like going crazy now, because I've already made it further than I made it in the last life. And they're all like, "What? You weren't supposed to make it this far. You're supposed to be dead by now." Somebody could be 45. Somebody could be Life Path 9. Uh, expect messages. They will be coming through. I really believe like this month, but definitely before September. And for some people, their masculine might be in jail. Something really amazing is about to happen. Somebody could be a life path 111, January 9th, January 5th, January 4th, April 1st, May 1st, April 11th, May 11th, January 11th. Life path 8. Somebody is stepping into that Aphrodite goddess love energy, and it's healing their vision. It's clearing their vision, because for a long time, whether it be the bullshit, the drugs, the alcohol, the sex addiction, their vision had been cloudy and hazy and distorted, and it's finally starting to clear, and they're finally starting to see their true north again. Life path 7, High Priestess of Spirit, and I think that they're starting to tap back into their intuitive nature, their psychic abilities, because they're not being drowned out with all the toxins. Someone needs to fast, detoxify, but go on like a 3 or 4 day fast. That would help somebody out a lot. Life path 7 again. So July 7th, July 15th, July 14th. Somebody really wishes they could be invisible. They really wish they were invisible. Or they feel invisible because someone's not talking to them. I think they were that confident, and they were that arrogant to think that this person would actually set exactly where they left them and be a good little puppy and be sitting there waiting for them when they were ready to come back. And the fact that they packed up and moved on and have cut all communication and all ties is really blowing this person away. Somebody could be 28. Somebody's being, and life path 1 again. Someone's being reminded, don't forget the past. Don't forget the last time around. If you let someone back in too soon, too quickly, or at all, if they're undeserving, but if you let someone come rushing back in and you fall for the okie you're going to be going around the mountain one more time, because they're going to do exactly to you the same thing that they did the last time, because they know you will allow it. You also, another reason why you should never rush into like fixing a relationship or getting back together with someone is because the energy is not the same as it was when you guys were together the last time. They've been through some shit, they've done some shit, and vice versa. You've been through some shit, you've done some shit. Your guys' energy it's not the same as it was when you guys last saw each other. And you really have to get to know each other again. You can't just jump back into it as if no time has gone by, even if you had that kind of connection, because yes, time has gone by, and one or both of you have slept with other people, and I mean, things are different now. You can't just rush back into something because you're romanticizing the person that you're looking at, that who who they used to be or who you once thought they were, but clearly they proved to you that they weren't. So, and if you rush back into it, they're going to reiterate one more time that they're not trustworthy because they will repeat the pattern. So if you want to give them a second chance, you've got to be the strong one. You've got to keep your boundaries up and you've got to take it slow. And if they genuinely, truly love you and they want to be with you, they will respect the boundaries and they will respect your flow. And if they don't, well then they I mean, they're doing you a favor because they're walking away before you let them back into your energy, at least into your sexual energy. Somebody could be 25. Somebody really needs to meditate. Life Path 7, July 25th, July 28th, July 16th. Somebody is really loyal, but they're tired. They're tired of their kindness being taken for weakness, and they're starting to put that warrior paint on. Yeah, that face paint or that whatever they call it. Somebody could be a life path 33, or they're 33 years old. Somebody can have blonde hair. Sunflowers are really significant. Fall time is really significant. Somebody can be 47. Somebody could like feathers. Somebody is a real individual. I mean, they're a free spirit. They're unique. They're one of a kind, and they love themselves and they embrace their weirdness and they don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. And that honestly, that's the reason why someone loves this person. But it's also, I one of my homemade cards that I have in my homemade deck. I was embarrassed and jealous of you at the same time. That's exactly how someone felt about you or feels about you. Where's my other phone?